Here's another one. Say, yeah. Uh, Back in the days, back in Hollywood, Hollywood is a huge income earner. It's a huge influencer because, to be honest with you, Hollywood can be spread around the world. If you have a great movie, if you have something that people be interested in, a lot of people around the world might take interest in it. So Hollywood has a great amount of influence, and influence can be considered some sort of money or monetized interest, some way of taking interest in making things happen. If you really looked at it, now money can actually get you to get some fixed, built, tore down. So in the same token, uh, Hollywood is a huge interest maker. If you're talking about angels and demons and dogma and Satan and Jesus and God all the time with Hollywood, you have a lot of people who actually append to that. They actually stick to that. They actually hold to that. And it said it back in the Bible. I feel sorry for those who are actually born, for those who actually met me. Uh, they Those who haven't met me, they're blessed. So in a way, it's kind of like you can see a person, you can judge them because people judge people and they basically sum them up based on how they look. And if you ran into God, you wouldn't even know it. But apparently, he's supposed to be walking around like a sparkling cider wine or some shit like that. And say, for example, you met somebody who was crippled and all this other stuff, with these voices up there and whatever else is involved, along with the feelings and all this other stuff. Because people have feelings, but you never know if that's being enhanced. So how do I put it? Uh, if you have the ability to manipulate people's feelings, play with their intelligence, because back in how do I say, in the end times, people have dreams before they end up passing and all this other shit. All this can be a culmination of a whole bunch of technology, however you want to put it, that can play with inner workings well enough to confuse your ass or manipulate you into doing what they want, fulfilling the role they want. Right now, I'm actually putting out a video, and that could actually be a result of that. So we're all subjected to it, especially when somebody can actually divide a second into maybe 100, maybe 1,000, and actually work within that second to fulfill something. So I don't know how to put it, but if I can read you well enough so that I can actually see what you're gonna do before you do it, and that could be a god in a way, but it could also be a demon, and that's part of reality. Because if you say how do I say it? How do I say it? Nothing is not real. So if you think of something that sounds completely absurd, then it's real somewhere. They say your imagination is real, so if God created all things, rape exists for a reason. Murder exists for a reason. Death exists for a reason. Non-existent exists for a reason. The void exists for a reason. Hell exists for a reason. And these things are fucking incredibly fucking strange for some reason. Because why would you send your family member or someone you care about someplace you wouldn't want to be yourself? Unless they've done something incredible against you. So incredible that it can't be forgiven.